Okay, sorry for waiting, Degs. I don't know why the whole world is black now. Let Degs try again. Okay, wait. Why is Degs boy? So, girl. So that Degs. Wait, that's not Degs. Copy. Okay. That Degs. He looks the same color. Please, Degs work. Please, Degs work. What the? Come on, you Degs. Okay, Degs will try. Wait, something wrong with Degs game. There is like glitch of Degs. Degs glitch game. Oh, okay. That was Degs weird. Please, why did it become like that? Why, Degs? Why? Okay, still have Degs' own stuff. So yeah, big. Okay, big stuff. Now, this is Degs gonna watch. So, so there's something, it's gonna almost die. So why? Why things? Why the world? Okay, so there's something wrong. Okay. So now they're all like it. Now let's do this.
If you ever see a staircase in the middle of the woods, run for your life. Deep in the forest of national parks scattered around the US, there are staircases that lead to nowhere. All it is a staircase, no other structure is attached to it. Some stairs are ancient, while others look like they were built recently. There are countless theories of why they are there and what happens when you reach the top. But only a few have ever dared to climb all the way up. But the people who have report feeling dizzy and a strong feeling that something doesn't want them there. Some say the stairs lead you to another dimension, and others say they are the gateway to hell. But the main theory is that it's the reason why so many kids go missing in national parks. They go up the stairs and are never seen again.
Degs! That scared me.
These are the most scariest curses to use in real life, part 2. To perform the second curse, all you need is an egg. Then go get something to write with, and write the full name of the person on the egg that you want to curse. Then after you do that, get something to make a hole in the egg. It does not matter what the size of the hole is, just make sure not to make it too big. Next, go outside and dig up a little hole and bury the egg in it and wait for it to rot. The curse will take effect in about a week as the egg rots. Then the person that you cursed will be more and more sick every single day. The egg will take a week to rot, and so will the person you cursed. The person you cursed will then die from a mysterious illness after about a week.
Oh my Degs!
Whatever picture you see first reveals what kind of person you are, part 13. Up first is this picture. If you see a bunch of wild animals, it means you always look for the good in people that you meet, and that you love hanging out with your friends, but you're never the one to text them first. But if you just see a normal forest, it means you're very happy with your life right now, and you're very excited for the future. Next up is this picture. If you saw just snow mountains first, it means that you love the winter, and that you're not the best at making eye contact with people. But if you saw 3 bears on the mountain, it means you have a soft spot for animals, and you're not the biggest fan of hunting.
Let's try this.
Whatever picture you see first reveals what kind of person you are, part 12. Up first is this photo. If you see a duck first, it means that you are the funny person in your friend group. And you also never judge a book by its cover. But if you saw a bunny, it means that you love the outdoors and you always have a hard time making up your mind on what to do. Next up is this picture. If you saw a man's face first, you secretly want to be in a relationship and also be in control of everything that's happening in your life. And you love helping and guiding other people.
Yay!
But if you saw the huts and the boy in the picture first, it means you haven't been in a relationship in a long time. It also means that you live life slow and don't take anything for granted.
Let's try this Degs.
Whatever picture you see first reveals what kind of person you are, part 10. Up first is this picture. If you saw the skull first, it means you are very aware and you understand that nothing lasts forever. Also, you always wonder what life is like after death. Next up is this picture. If you saw the black candlestick first, it means that you are a great thinker and you always plan before you do anything. Also, you have a lot of friends, but you still feel lonely. But if you saw the two faces, it means you like getting things done quick, but efficiently. And that you always want to go do stuff, but you'd rather just sit home alone. Whatever picture you see first reveals what kind of person you are, part 11. Up first is this picture. If you see a face, it means you are very aware and always know what's going on. Also, you love having fun, but you're very responsible. But if you just saw the flowers, it means you love the outdoors and that you appreciate all life. Next up is this photo. If you saw a skull first, it means you always wonder what happens after death and that you love violence. But if you saw a woman with her head down, it means that you have a kind soul and that you would always help somebody no matter how hard or difficult it is.
Okay, now it's Degs. Okay. What the?
Here are the darkest secrets behind Coraline. In the dining room of the other mother's house hangs 3 pictures of silhouetted children. These represent the 3 ghost children who appear later in the film. In the normal world, this boy is crying and dropped his ice cream. But in the other world, he's smiling and his ice cream is perfect. See that symbol on the back of Coraline's chair? It's kind of a weird flower pattern. This symbol is identical to the one in Jack Torrance's chair in The Shining. And the soundtrack that's playing right now that you hear in the movie, it sounds like some foreign children's choir, right? Well, that language was entirely made up for the film. It's all gibberish. Here are the darkest...
gibberish?
Here are some kids that beat the system. Number 1, this kid didn't know the answer for his quiz, so he put both. His answer looks like it's true, but it also looks like it's false, so technically he didn't get one wrong. Number 2, this kid wanted his back scratched, so he got a little help from his dog. It's like a 2-in-1, both of them win. Number 3, this kid's mom came into his room to give him a whooping. But she failed. This kid put Legos all over his room so his mom couldn't get to him. And trust me, we all know how bad it hurts to step on a Lego. Number 4, this little kid needed to get over the gate, so he used the pillow to cast his ball, but that ball didn't show him any justice. Finally, number 6, this kid's mom told him to eat half of the grapes, so that's exactly what he did. Here are some kids that...
Here are the darkest secrets behind Coraline. In the dining room of the other mother's house hangs 3 pictures...
Here are some kids that beat the system.
The Simpsons predicted 2020. It all started when they predicted Kobe Bryant's helicopter crash. In an episode in 2013, Kobe Bryant's helicopter crashed into an apartment building, killing him. Then they predicted the coronavirus. In an episode aired in 1993, Chinese warehouse workers coughed in a box and then sent it to the US. When the virus got to the US, it spread everywhere just like COVID-19. The people then began rioting, demanding a cure for the virus. Then they predicted the murder hornets, which appeared in the same episode as the coronavirus. In this episode, killer bees came from overseas and wreaked havoc on people. And the murder hornets came from overseas and did the exact same thing. Then they predicted the riots for justice. In this episode, people revolted by looting stores and burning down buildings, including the police station, which actually happened in Minnesota. And remember those monoliths that have been appearing all around the world? Well, in a 2001 episode, The Simpsons actually predicted the same thing. The Simpsons predicted 2020. It all started...